I can. I mean, if I were doing something for you, it was because I was doing something for me.
Why?
Because I wanted to, because it made me feel good.
But why?
Because I love you.
From Santa Barbara, Justin Deas.
And the winner? Justin Deas. Justin wasn't able to be here today, but he sent you a message.
His message is, I'm flabbergasted and think myself the luckiest man in the world to be working with this extraordinary cast and crew.
I have a piece of glass cut for that first thing in the morning, okay?
Thank you.
I'll put the rest of the stuff away, all right?
No, it's all right. I'll do it. I've taken up enough of your time.
There's more than you know. You want me to go?
No. It seems strange to say, but sometimes only you will do.
That's good to know.
I didn't want to go to the funeral alone, but when Scott couldn't come, I didn't mind.
I'm sure he wanted to. You know how emergency rooms are.
But he didn't know Haley. You did.
Honey, she was never real crazy about me.
It was all right. Because she knew I was, and she wanted me to be happy.
Are you making a statement here?
I don't want to get into that today.
Okay. I want to say one thing. You're not alone. I mean, you might not have any family or any friends, but you're not alone.
I only thought that once. I lost my husband, and I was all alone in this hotel room. Suddenly, I was counting the pills and the bottles and eyeing the knobs on the gas stove. Then there was this knock on the door. It changed my life.
It wasn't.
This sweet young girl calling me Aunt Gina. She saved my life, Keith. But I couldn't return the favor.
You took her in. You gave her everything she needed.
I don't have any regrets. She knew I loved her. I just wasn't done loving her yet. Oh, thank you.
Listen, if I serve dessert, will you promise to take one bite out of it and then rearrange it around the plate like everything else you've eaten?
I'm sorry. It was very good.
I'm not offended.
You know, sometimes I can't figure you out.
Is that good or bad?
You're like two different people.
At least.
You decide to be nice, and you are. It's not phony or anything. How do you do it? Really?
I guess I have to be motivated.
Motivated by what?
I guess it goes back to being a kid, you know what I mean? I was polite and responsible then because it made people happy, and I guess I want to make somebody happy, you know.
Well, I don't think that would work for me. Politeness isn't my strong suit.
Oh, please. You want pointers on conduct from me?
No. I think I'm decent enough sometimes.
Absolutely.
But it's not because I decide to be. I mean, it's kind of like it just comes over me like a sneeze or something. And I should be better than that.
You don't have to be better.
Yes, I do.
For who, the doctor?
No. General purposes. I don't have anyone to help me walk the straight and narrow anymore. I have to rely on me.
You can rely on me. I'll help you walk the straight and narrow. I'll be your guide to a better life, darling.
Sounds dicey at the very least.
Lesson number 1, never insult your nearest and dearest unless they insult you first.
Sorry. You're right. I had such big plans. For Brandon and Haley, mostly. We were going to have this wonderful life with a big house and lots of friends around. And I was going to be behind the scenes, sneaking and scraping and stealing whatever I had to. And now I have to make big plans for me.
Am I anywhere in this crystal ball that you see?
Of course.
I mean, do I have a close-up, or am I sort of like in the background?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Honesty, you know, is a requirement if you're taking the virtuous path. Even more important than politeness. Sounds good to me. You ready for this? Got to be honest with the rest of the world, too, you know. It includes Scott. Got to tell him you can see.
I know.
You know, that's the one drawback in turning over a new leaf. You never know what's underneath. Who was that?
Lionel. They're having a memorial service for Haley at Johnny's later.
Come on, take a nap. I'll wake you up.
No, I'm all right.
You didn't get any sleep last night.
How do you know?
I saw the lights on.
What, have you got X-ray vision? You live clear on the other side of town.
No, I got a car.
You drove here to look at my lights?
No, I wanted to make sure you were all right, you know. I know it sounds crazy. I mean, people could have been strangling you in here with the lights on, but I don't know. It made me feel better.
Well, why didn't you just come to the door?
Well, I didn't know you were alone, you know. I mean, I am a glutton for punishment, but I draw the line someplace. So when the lights went out, then I went home. It's not the first time.
That you came to look at my lights?
I know, I know. This is embarrassing. I don't want to be telling this. Would you lie down?
I never thought you could surprise me at this late date, but you say the strangest thing.
Now you're making fun of me.
No, I'm not. It's one thing to do something nice while I'm watching. It's another thing to go behind my back.
You are way out there. Do you know that? I never do anything altruistic. It is not in my nature. I never do sweet things. I can't. I mean, if I were doing something for you, it was because I was doing something for me.
Why?
Because I wanted to, because it made me feel good.
But why?
Because I love you. I must. I don't, unless I've overlooked something else. Masochism, possibly. I mean, that passes for romance a lot. But I don't know why I would be here fluffing your pillow. I'm not your nanny, and I don't think I have a fetish for fabric. Would you please interrupt me? Say something?
I'm not sure I should. Ah!
It is masochism. There. See? That made me happy. At least it made me shut up.
All right.
Okay?
A 45-minute nap. Don't watch me sleep.
What? I've seen you drool.
Keith.
Hi, okay. I'll sit over here.
45 minutes.
Right.